Port Macquarie, Hastings River, fishing with my mate Pat Linehann. Today, it's all about
shallow water and big duskies.
Let's get to it. Back home, ours is a real summer fishery, but we are in the middle of winter and you say this is the time.
Yeah, I really like winter. It's nice and quiet. You can see on the river we're the only boat out here. I think that goes a long way.
Yeah, like that is probably one of the major factors. No boats driving over the areas we're going to fish.
Definitely. Well, at least I think it is, and I've done quite well in winter in the Hastings, yeah.
Okay, that's what I love about fishing, full of theories. Let's put them all to practice. Yeah, little fella. Not the one we're after. Anyway, will do. Do you find, Pat, at this time of year when you got lots of these little guys around, there'll be a big girl as well?
Yeah, it's always a good indication that there's a bigger fish in the area.
Got him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still on?
still on.
Still got him, Lee?
Oh, no, he pulled out and that was a big fish, that one. Got him. No, he's not. Oh, yep. Yep. Try to keep his head up out of those poles. There's broken oyster racks and stuff everywhere. Oh, he's all right.
Yeah.
He's okay. Hang on, I'm going to get us out here. Hang on, get round here, mate. Get round here. That's not a bad little start. Oh, hang on. Good work, mate. Thank you. That'll do.
Nice.
Nice.
Good start.
That will do. Pop those hooks out of there quickly. Now, Pat, what is it like? This is pretty messy bottom and most people would stay away from that sort of stuff. Or not think that it's flathead territory.
Yeah, it's pretty ugly and you can lose a couple, but all that structure just attracts so many bait fish.
Yeah, totally. There we go. That's a nice one to kick it off. Darker coloured fish, you know, in that, I suppose, that dark bottom, like you're saying.
Well camouflaged here.
Popping back, what do you reckon, about sort of high 60s?
Yeah, it's probably close to 70, yeah.
Nice one.
Big old tail on it.
Yeah. She's off. Easy. Let's get a bigger one, Pat. All right. Re-rig. Go again. All right, I'm going to go back to the same thing that I had on before. Is that the white Keitech Easy Shiner, 6.5 inch. I like to keep these guys in their packets just to keep their shape. They're really soft plastic, but they just work so well because they're so soft. And then worm hook with that wire screw on it. All right, and I've got a Stinger treble here. So a little tiny, it's a little mustard crane swivel split ring and a treble. And I find with that it works well, obviously because that rotates. So as the flathead spins and twists, you don't tend to twist the hook out of him. You want to get that wire screw right into the head of the plastic, like so. You just wind it in, just like winding a corkscrew into a wine bottle. And I like to wind them right in, all right? And then we want to bring it round till that hook is. So we're going to have that hook facing from the belly up, like so. And then from there, the only thing that's important, you want it to be dead straight. Otherwise they'll swim funny, they'll like roll off to the side. So I'll just push that little bead down, work out exactly where that needs to go through. Right, but what I'm going to do is bring it to this side so I can see what I'm doing. And then you've got to bend your plastic a little bit, stick it through, and it has to come directly up through that groove in the back, like so. And then you can see there is nice and straight, and that's just how you want it. and then I get the stinger and I bend it down a little bit like this, and then by the time that slides forward into the tail, and then as always, I love a snap, so I can change stuff without having to cut my leader all the time. And the better the snap, you'll find the smaller and the stronger they are. Like that thing is 80 or 90 pound rated, so you're never going to break it. Totally unweighted, this swims on the drop, and that's what makes them just so good. So you can hop it up over shallow stuff, you can fish it in this much water, you can fish it out into 1 or 2 metres, no problem at all. And they cast really well.
That's big, he followed it.
Good one. Good one.
Oh, actually, I don't think he's massive.
Hey?
I don't think he's massive.
Oh, he's a nice one.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a nice fish, mate.
Yeah.
Well done.
He's hooked on the worm hook, I think. I'm just going to keep that line tight.
So I'll just anchor this with the electric, mate, so.
Yeah, boy.
Well done. Well done, mate. Just sit him in there for a sec.
Nice one, he's sandy.
That is nothing on that one we just saw, though.
No.
We just had this thing explode out of the sand in front of us that was the all-time giant. Oh.
Yeah, that had to be 90, I reckon, that fish we spooked.
Yeah, look at the tail on that thing. Do you want to grab that mat out, Pat? We've seen so many big fish today. We haven't had a lot of bites. What do you reckon it is? Is it time of year, or is it just flathead being flathead?
I think because the water's so clear, we're just seeing them, and that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yes.
You've got to put casts over lots of fish to get one that bites.
Yeah. Gloves there, bud, if you want to chuck one on. And then we'll get her sorted. Oh, she's a nice one. I thought she was bigger than that when she first stuck her head out. But
my lure was a good 3-4 metres out. She chased it up, and then
you saw her eat it.
Yeah, saw her eat it. Yeah, I just had to hold my nerve there and wait for the line to go tight before I set the hook. But you see, that worm hook was
done the job.
Yeah.
Now, Pat, when you're chartering, which you do,
Yep.
do many customers want to catch a fish like that? What do you got? How big is she?
75. Yeah.
70, sort of just touching on 77. Do you have a lot of customers that come and want to catch these?
Yeah.
Like a big one?
Yep. A big flathead's high on the list.
Yep.
Up there with mulloway.
Sure.
But I just absolutely love this form of fishing, so
good.
I'm always encouraging people to give it a go.
Yeah. Do you want to give her a quick swim? Just give her a paddle, give her a breather. You see Pat supporting her body weight there. So what Pat's doing is just giving her a swim. You've got to look after them. So giving her a swim, I'll get a photo. We're ready to go. You right, mate? We'll get a quick shot.
Yep, she's biting down on my thumb, so she's raring to go.
All right, mate. Got it. Send her back.
Yep, let's go.
We have more to catch.
I'll just swing her around into the current, and then she's ready to take off. You see that? There she goes. Thank you.
At around midday, the fishing started to slow up, so Pat suggested we pull the boat out and head to another estuary system to see if we could find that better class of fish. Once we're on the water, Pat filled me in on the best way to fish this new estuary. Pat, what is our go-to?
We're fishing shallow, and we're fishing big baits, big jerk baits, big plastics, trying to find that better class of fish.
Yep, it's not about numbers, it's all about the size.
That's it.
So Pat, anyone who fishes with me regularly, they'll know I do this thing, like I'll either put 1 or 2 lures on and I won't change, or I get to this point where I just can't get comfortable and I'll just start chopping and changing, which is not ideal. And I'm slowly sliding into that right now. I've got unweighted plastic on that, swim bait on this, but I'm gonna go to a jerk bait because, I don't know, I just need to do something different. Here you want something obviously shallow running because we're currently in about, I don't know, 1 metre casting up into about that much. So it's got to have a small bib, preferably something big. But what I do, which one? That's the Assassin from Shimano, Flash Boost Assassin. These things cast like a rocket, and that's why I like them. Tiny little bib. So as you can see, like it's not going to dive deep. They've got nice big hooks. These things, seriously, they launch like a torpedo through the air. So see how we go. And I want as much casting distance as I can get because it's so shallow. They'll spook. You reckon they spook?
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. There we go. So look, it just keeps going and going. So good.
Yes. Yes, good fish.
You know what I love? I put on that Shimano Assassin jerkbait and they just cast like a rocket. I was getting an extra 15 meters in my cast, and to be able to punch it way up there away from the boat has definitely helped. Oh, it felt like something pulled a bit then. Put up a fair splash out the back, Pat.
He did, yeah. He was in shallow.
Mate, literally clicked it in gear, the line went tight and he was just clunked it.
How good. That's how you want to hook them.
Goes to show it's never.
Bit of weight there, Lee.
There's a bit of weight.
Looks like a good
There's
fish.
a fair shadow down there. It goes to show it's never too shallow for a flathead.
Oh, yeah.
So he's just doing his thing, pulling a bit of line. Now he's having a go.
Saw the net.
Yeah. That's a nice fish. That just had to be one, didn't there? Right.
Never in doubt.
Yeah.
Never in doubt.
It's just a matter of time.
That's it. Got to put in the cast. Like we were just talking about, big flathead demand respect. You've got to put in the cast to catch them consistently on lure.
Yep.
They're as tough as any trophy fish.
Oh, for sure. And everyone thinks flathead, they see your lure and they eat it. Like they will refuse a lure
100%.
like any other sort of fish. Like how many days have you had it when you just see big ones swimming away and you're like, I've cast there. I've cast there 10 times.
Yep.
It's a nice fish, mate.
Yep.
Stay out of that kelp.
Yeah, they love that kelp.
They get to lay next to it and look like a bit
Look
of
how
kelp.
shallow it is.
Yeah.
So good. He's crunched that jerkbait head first, I think, Lee.
Is it? Yeah, that's a nice one. That'll do.
Yes. How good.
I love flathead.
Awesome.
Man. Thank you. And persistent pays off.
Look at that.
It's got a head like a shovel on it.
Yeah. Look how thick they are. So healthy.
Such good nick.
Yeah.
And I've been really surprised, Pat, because our fishery at home is obviously Victoria, it's freezing cold.
Yeah.
We've come up here winter time. I didn't realise it's big flathead time up here for you guys.
Yeah, winter's actually probably my favourite time. Yeah, that's a really healthy fish.
It's so important that you don't lift them up, by their bottom jaw. The research on these shows clearly that it just stretches their throat. They don't die straight away, they die later. So, always hand under. How big do you reckon?
It's over 80.
Yeah, she's not 90,
No,
but she's nice.
reckon mid 80s. 80, 84,
Yep,
83.
yep. I'm going to put her over here quickly. Oh, and give her a paddle. And I think in one of the sides here, mate, there's the brag mat. We'll give her a bit of a measure. When you're swimming your fish, keep the fish's head in the water. If you're swimming your fish and the fish's head's out of the water but its body's in, it's not really helping it. You're probably better off to swim it that way. But yeah, you've got to keep that head in.
Yep, we're ready.
We're good. What do we got? What do we got? 80.
80, 82.
82. I'll take it.
Awesome. You can see how thick it is through the shoulders here. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pop her back. What a way to spend a day chasing them. Pretty happy with that.
How good.
So good.